Welcome to Texas, baby. Good morning from the airport once again. Yes, I was here 2 days ago, but it's okay because we have a very exciting trip coming up. I'm headed to Dallas, Texas for the very first time with Ultrahuman, and I am so excited. It's going to be a really fun 2 days ahead, and you're coming along with me for all of the adventures. So my flight is at 6:50, so we start boarding in just about 40 minutes. I am in the lounge now. I have not seen the airport this busy in years, like literally years, because the Buffalo airport is decently small, or like very small. Security always goes really fast, and I have TSA pre, so I was through within 5 minutes, maybe even less. But got my coffee now. I'm gonna grab a little bite to eat, and then we'll have to head to the gate to board the plane. I have a direct flight, luckily, and I don't think I have anyone else in my aisle. At least I didn't when I was checking in, so that is a bonus. Cheers.
Welcome to Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Local time is 8:44 a.m.
I have landed in Dallas. In the 10 seconds that I've been in this airport, it is just pure chaos. There are people every which way. There's people driving these carts. It is so busy and just chaotic, but we have made it safe and sound. The flight was so smooth, and believe it or not, I didn't sleep at all. I was editing the vlog from my group trip and pretty much finished it. So had a very productive flight, and now I need to find the exit in this massive airport, and then I'm gonna Uber to the hotel. We don't have activities till this afternoon, so I do have the morning. I'm hoping that I can check in, but we'll see. I think this is where I need to go. This airport is very confusing. Thank you. Hello. My goodness. Wow, look at this place. Are you kidding me? I'm kind of in shock a little bit. I actually cannot believe this. This is crazy. Like, what? And I'm on the 18th floor. What do we got here? Eye mask. Nice. This is going in the junk journal. I can already guarantee that. I'm so happy I was able to check in straight away. Bags are dropped off, and I'm gonna head down to the lobby. I have to meet Tanya. She is one of the people who has sort of put this whole thing together. I've been in contact with her since the beginning. I'm gonna meet downstairs. She'll probably give me like an itinerary, a little bit information of what to expect, and then we'll go from there. I'm so excited. Yeehaw, Texas. So happy to be here. My first real trip to Texas. So I'm very excited for the next 2 days. Excuse me. I just had a lovely coffee with Tanya, and now I'm gonna head out, do a little bit of exploring, little solo exploring, because I have a few hours until our first activity. We have to meet at 3:45 in the lobby, I think, maybe a little bit before, but I am gonna have some lunch at the restaurant that we had a coffee at, but it's kind of like a walk-in lunch, so I can go whenever. So for now, gonna grab the bag, we're gonna head out, Gonna walk around, check it out. We are literally in like downtown Dallas, so very ideal location, and we're just gonna explore a bit. This is kind of cool. So this is called the Globe. It's supposed to be lit up and it's not, but still it's cool. And I'm in AT&T Discovery Square. This is an AT&T building right here. That's about all I know about that. But it is a cute little place. There's some turf, there's people eating outside. They've got some cornhole over there. Very cute. One kind of insane fact about me is that I have been to more countries than I have states in the US. So we are adding one to the list now. I mean, I've been to Texas technically, but I don't really count it. Hop across. This is Cattle Drive. There are so many sculptures. And it is so cool. And you need to see the size of these sculptures, okay? Are you seeing this? Welcome to Texas, baby. This is pretty damn big. Wow. This is actually very cool. And it was like a 5-minute walk from the hotel. Not me wanting to see the AT&T Stadium, not for the Cowboys, but for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. I binged the America's Sweetheart series in like 2 days. And now I'm like, well, I'm in Dallas. I could see the stadium, not for the football. And if you haven't watched that show, I definitely recommend it. I think the next spot is gonna be the Eye. It is another landmark and it's kind of close to the hotel. So I'm gonna just make my way over there. But it's definitely nice to have a little bit of time to just get a lay of the land, see some things. But I am getting a bit hungry, so I will eventually head back to the hotel and have lunch at the restaurant, but there's no like set time, which is nice. I found it, but you can't go in. It's like blocked off. Hey, I wonder what it symbolizes. I'll have to look it up, but it's really cool. It is hot outside, like really hot. It feels amazing. I've been walking for about an hour and now I'm back at the hotel. I'm gonna meet up with a few of the attendees and have some lunch at the restaurant. So let's go meet the gang. I have actually been at lunch this entire time, just been sitting, chatting with the other creators, getting to know everyone, which has been really fun. And now I need to change for our longevity session. So I have my activewear outfit I gotta grab, and then I'm also gonna grab my swimsuit because I think I'm gonna do a cold plunge. We gotta make a quick change, and then I need to be down in the lobby at 3:45 because then we're gonna head to our next destination. And it's been so much fun so far getting to meet other creators and just talk social media and things like that. And this is my first ever really brand trip, I would say. I've been sent on trips before, but I've never been sent on a trip with other creators. So it's a really special experience so far. So let's get changed and then let's head out. Come on, evolve.
What makes this concept so unique and so interesting is there's no appointments, no reservations, and everything's included. So there's no add-on sales or anything. Members use whatever they want as much as they want. It's like a gym. You don't reserve the bench press or leg press. You don't pay for each one either. You just do what you want.
I can say with full certainty, I have never seen anything like this place before. It was incredible, especially as someone who is really invested in becoming the best version of themselves and taking care of their bodies. This was ultimately like a recovery and wellness playground campground. There were so many different things we could utilize, and we got to really take our time here. I think we spent about 3 hours in total, and the owner was amazing. He really took his time, showed us around, and explained how to use every single piece of equipment. He was very knowledgeable, very excited to have us, and overall it was just such a great experience, and definitely something I wish we had in Buffalo or on the ship. Thank you. I am starting off with the cryotherapy compression. So I've done cryotherapy before, but it's been many years and I've never done the compression. So pretty stoked about this. I have the full leg on my left leg right now and it feels great. And I'm in a really comfy chair. Actually, I could lean all the way back if I want, which that feels lovely. And they supplied us with the Element can, which is very exciting. You know I love it.
Wow, there we go.
Doing very well.
Oh my god. Oh no!
I'm impressed with your breaking it. So 103, that's outstanding.
I feel like my feet are gonna slip out if I don't flex them. How does it feel?
Your feet are super tiny though.
It feels so good. Is this gonna make me taller? Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh my.
it's intense. It'll shake your brain a little bit. I'd keep your knees just a little bit bent.
I like it.
It takes it.
My head feels like it's like.
Move that one up to that.
Whoa! This is actually crazy. I feel like my eyebrows are gonna squiggle off my face.
With your sound too, when you're talking.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? You know when like something starts to fall asleep and it's like, but I also feel like I'm pulsing right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm like throbbing.
My head still feels.
I kind of like it though.
I'm about to go to third.
Baby's first cold plunge.
We believe in you.
Oh wait, I want a towel. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yep.
I didn't start the timer. When I found out there was a cold plunge at this place, I knew immediately that I was going to be trying it. I always like to challenge myself, and even though I'm a former competitive athlete, I am still very competitive in nature in everything I do. And I really like to push myself, so the cold plunge was no different. This was my first time, and they tell you the recommended amount of time in a cold plunge is 5 minutes max. So naturally, I had to hit the 5-minute mark. When I was competing in my final season, I had a torn labrum, and I still continued to compete for like 4 months with it. I was doing a lot of cryotherapy, which became very addictive, and a cold plunge sort of gives you the same after effects. There are so many benefits to cold plunging, including improved circulation, enhanced recovery, reduced inflammation, improved sleep quality, weight management, and even boosted mood, which I can attest to. My endorphins were through the roof when I got out of the water. It was the best feeling.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think? 5 minutes. How'd that go?
Actually, once I was in, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of lose track of time and
I mean, it's really cold when you think about how cold it is, but if you just think about the breathing,
yeah, it's
you
not
can get
bad
to
at all.
5 minutes. Wow. Wow. That was great. We need to talk about that experience. That was incredible. I have never done anything like that before or even knew that something like that existed. It was great. So basically it was like a wellness, longevity, I don't want to say spa, that's not the right word, but basically it's a space for wellness and longevity, and there's so many different things that you can utilize and use, and you're able to spend as much time as you want there. I tried, I think, pretty much everything except for the sauna, just because I know that personally I overheat very fast. I just left that, but everything else I tried, it was incredible. We all took our time. My all-time favorite activity from Evolve was the cold plunge. I cold plunged for 5 minutes. I think it was actually over 5 minutes. But I was very proud of myself. It was definitely more mental than it was physical. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was freezing. But once I was in, it was just focusing on my breathing and not really thinking about how cold it was. But coming out of it is like euphoric. Like I felt amazing. I'm still feeling amazing. And it was just such a cool experience. I'm so glad that we did that. And it was fun to do it together. We're back at the hotel. We are meeting at 8:15 for dinner. It is just about 7 o'clock now. So I have about an hour to get ready. I'm gonna charge everything, figure out what I'm gonna wear, get myself ready, and then we will be back downstairs to meet everyone. But I'm having such a great time so far. This is amazing. I truly love all things health and wellness. So that experience for me was a 10 out of 10. Like it was incredible. I wish they had something like that in Buffalo because I would definitely be doing it regularly. Outfit of the night, I did go with the romper. This was the backup option that I packed. I didn't even try on the other ones. I just thought that this would be cute for tonight. So I'm gonna throw some heels on. Hair is in a half up, just switched out the earrings, and we are ready to head downstairs. I'm very hungry, so looking forward to a nice meal with everybody. We are back from dinner. That was such a nice meal. Wow. I had a filet mignon. It was exceptional. Didn't even get sauce with it because I was like, the steak's gonna be good without. And it was. And we had a ton of different appetizers. So we were very well fed, but I am so cold because I was sitting like right under the AC and it was blasting. So I'm freezing. I can't wait to put my pajamas on, wash my face, brush my teeth, and get immediately into bed. I'm so tired. It's been a really great day, but it's been such a long day, seeing as I woke up at 4 a.m. We'll catch you in the morning. Another day here in Dallas. Good morning. It is just about 8 o'clock. I've been up for like an hour and a half. I actually woke up well before my alarm, had a really good night of sleep, but I have been running into some issues this morning with exporting my group trip vlog, which is so stressful because I spent so much time editing this video. It's almost an hour long. It just like will not. It simply has not been able to export properly. Now I'm running into issues that it's saying like files are messed up and I just know they're not. So I've been dealing with that this morning. But other than that, I'm having a great morning. I am ready for the day. Today we are headed to the Ultra Factory and we're getting a factory tour, which is gonna be insane. I don't know a ton about like the intricacies of tech, but I find tech very interesting because I use it in my daily life and I'm so excited to learn about how they actually made this like step by step. It's gonna be a really cool experience. Like I've never been in a factory, so it is going to be incredible and I'm excited to spend the day with everyone. We have some afternoon fun plans too after the factory tour, and then again we have a dinner tonight, so we got a full day ahead of us. And this is my outfit for the day. I was going for like business cash, if you will. I haven't decided on the shoes yet. I'm either gonna wear like sandals or my Adidas, which it'll probably be a closed-toe shoe situation for the factory. So I'm gonna head up to grab some breakfast quickly, have a little bit of coffee. I did make one in the room, so that was great. But I would love like a little iced latte moment. And then we are meeting in the lobby at 9:20.
Ultrahuman.
This is so fun.
Welcome to the Ultra Factory.
If you guys remember, a couple of years ago, we weren't even producing rigs. Like we've come a long way from shipping to our first Kickstarter, folks. Literally exactly 2 years ago.
Getting to visit the ultrahuman factory in Plano, Texas was such a cool and unique experience. First and foremost, I was one of 11 creators invited to experience this, and it absolutely blew me away. We are at the factory now. We just finished a presentation and we're gonna start the tour of the factory very soon. And they did just deliver us coffee, which is great. So I'm very excited about this. I'm genuinely so grateful for all the opportunities social media has given me, but being invited by Ultrahuman, a brand that I'm so passionate about and I use in my daily life, was just the coolest experience, truly.
This is a bare PCB that forms, the basis of any electronic product.
The first ring was really big, so that's
It was absolutely incredible to get a tour of the factory and see how the ring air comes to life from the first step to the finished product. I truly learned so much about the production of the ring, and they put so much time and effort into each individual ring. And believe it or not, the ring air is the world's first smart ring to be manufactured in the United States. They can produce up to 400 rings per day at this factory in Plano, Texas, and their factory back in India can produce up to 4,000 per day. I was also extremely impressed with how many times throughout the production process they inspect and they check each board manually. They're checking for inconsistencies or problems throughout the process to make sure that each ring is properly made and to the best quality. Having this behind the scenes look into how much time, effort, precision, and focus is put into each individual ring has made me love and appreciate my ring even more. This ring tracks so many different metrics, from your sleep to your caffeine, vitamin D, screen time, circadian rhythm, cycle tracking, and so much more. And after all that was said and done, we got to make our own ultrahuman ring with supervision, of course, but it was really cool to have a hands-on approach and try for ourselves. We just finished up at the factory. It was incredible, absolutely amazing, and it was so cool to see the process literally from step one to the finished product. Now we are headed to lunch. So we're in our party bus and we're headed to lunch, and then we have a fun activity afterwards. I got the Cobb salad, which looks incredible. Yum. I just didn't get the blue cheese on it, but it looks so good. We're at the shooting range, but there's also an archery section. That's not for me. So instead, I am going to participate in the archery. I've never done archery before, and I'm ready to have my Katniss Everdeen moment. This is fun, but I'm not very good, but I'm hitting the wall, so baby steps.
Whoa! Wow!
That was pretty good!
What? Good job! All right,
Wow! we're back and they made the bed for me. I need to immediately take off the shoes. What a day it's been. Oh my goodness. Whew, we had a great day. I can't even get past this view. Like, this room is just unbelievable. Today was so incredible. The factory tour was unbelievable. I have never been in a factory, period. But to be in a factory, seeing a product that you use and love, getting to see the process of how exactly it is created and how it started from scratch was just the coolest thing and such a unique experience. Like, that was something I never expected to be able to do. So I'm so happy that I could be here for all of this and just like soak in all of this information. We also learned a lot about like what's to come with the company, which is really exciting. And it's awesome seeing how far this company has come, and they've just grown and expanded so much over the years. And this was the first ever factory tour. They just opened this factory at the end of last year. So we are the first creators to tour it and see it, and it was amazing. It was awesome. And now we are back. We have dinner at 8:15 at one of the restaurants in the hotel, which is great. We don't have to go anywhere. So I'm gonna take the time to like reset. I'm gonna obviously refresh for dinner, and I need to figure out this exporting because I did bring my laptop with me and I have failed miserably. I was trying to export it in the car ride, like to and from each destination, and I just had no luck. So I really hope that I can sort this out and be done with it. Before we do that, I want to give you a haul of what I got in my little goodie bag. This was very unexpected, and I actually have not looked through this yet. So this will be the first time that I'm doing this, and we get to do it together, which is really fun. First thing is this sleep mask, which Tanya said was her favorite thing ever, but I didn't take a look at it. So I am pretty dang excited. Wow, this feels luxe. Oh wow, okay, so it's padded. It's a padded sleep mask, and you can Velcro it shut. But wow, that feels amazing, and I definitely will be using that tonight. That is very exciting, and it comes with a little sleeve. And then we've got something in the bag here, which, oops, I'm very clumsy. Ooh, love me a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt. Material is really nice. So that is super cozy. Love it. Ooh, these are fun. Wait, these are really cool. I think people look so cool when they wear colored sunglasses. Do I look cool? Oh, actually, I kind of dig them. I feel like when I take these off my head, they look cooler. Ooh, yeah, that's really fun. And then what else do we got in here? They really spoiled us. We've got a little booklet about the ultrahuman home. And then we've got a notebook, which is phenomenal. I love my notebooks. And then the final thing we have looks like a little tin, but I don't know what's inside. Ooh, we got a pen. Ooh, this looks like a nice pen. This has substantial weight to it, which means it's gonna be a nice pen. That's amazing. Thank you, Ultrahuman. This is incredible. I don't know if I've said it enough, but I really feel so grateful to be here. This is my first ever like brand trip with a bunch of other creators, and it's been so inspiring to be surrounded by other creators and just connect with other people. And to be sent here by Ultrahuman is just unbelievable. And I feel very lucky to be one of the very few selected to be here. Definitely a pinch me moment, and I'm having a great time, and I'm just making the most of it all. So yeah, it's been great. We have a nice dinner tonight, and then unfortunately the trip will come to a close tomorrow. I'm heading back home. It was another great day. Look at the evening. I've got this little dress on, same heels from last night, and I brought a little jacket in case it's chilly, because chances are I'm gonna be cold. I was freezing last night, so I'm being more proactive. We haven't sat down for dinner yet because it's an outdoor, hey, we're at an outdoor rooftop bar. I say rooftop, but we're on deck. I can't get rid of it. We're on the 9th floor, and
That's the rooftop.
that's the rooftop up there. Up there.
What floor are you on? Your room?
12.
12. Yeah, so we had to come down to come here. And yet I feel like we're higher up than our rooms. But maybe it's because we're outside.
Yeah, it's so cool out here though.
It is. It's beautiful. We've been just chatting, watching the sunset. It's a vibe in here. Like, the outdoor area is very nice. Inside looks stunning. And I'm getting hungry because it's, what, 8:30?
Probably, at least, yeah.
Yeah. And I think I need a little beverage.
I was gonna say, I'm a little thirsty.
A little bit thirsty for something more than water.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I slept like a champ last night. I feel so well rested and like ready for my travel day home. My flight's not till 2:45, so I do have the morning to just get situated, get ready, and then eventually make my way to the airport. And checkout's not till noon, so that's amazing. I didn't have to ask for a late checkout or anything like that. But I do want to utilize the gym in this gorgeous hotel. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I have this little activewear dress on from Halara. I think it's so cute and it's so comfortable. So I brought this with me and I'm really happy I did. So I can get a workout in and then I'll grab some breakfast at the restaurant and then I'll have to come back here, get ready, and then head to the airport. My main focus for this workout was to just move my body before a travel day. There's nothing worse than sitting in the airport and then sitting on a plane for many, many hours on end. So I was really happy to get into the gym. I did a little bit of rowing to warm up, and then I went through a 25-minute full body weights circuit. I just finished my workout and I was one of 3 people in here the entire time. But it's so spacious. They have so much equipment. They even have like a reformer machine, but I didn't even know where to start with that. So off to breakfast now. Well, it has been a very short but sweet trip to Dallas. I wish I had one more day to like explore, but it just gives me an excuse to come back. I had the most amazing time and now it's time to head home. So backpack is on, bag is packed, and we are gonna head out. I just gotta check out in the lobby and then I'm gonna order an Uber to come get me. Fingers crossed that the traffic isn't terrible. We're gonna manifest that. And this room has truly been such a treat. I felt so spoiled being here. So a big, big thank you to Ultrahuman for taking such good care of us. I am gonna miss this bed, but I am excited for my own bed, not gonna lie.
Welcome to Buffalo. Local time is now 6:49 p.m.
Hello! Hi! Come on! Hi! Hello! I missed you. I was only gone a couple days. Good girl. What a wild 48 hours in Dallas. I am so thankful for this opportunity and I'm so happy that I said yes to this. A big thank you to the Ultrahuman team for including me in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I feel so grateful and it truly was an experience that I'll never forget. I love you all to the moon and back, and I will see you guys in the next one.